order the June 22nd meeting of the Board of Public Works and Safety. Roll call. Here?
Here.
Here. Are there any conflict of interest statements?
No.
No.
Approval of the minutes of June 15th.
Motion to defer.
Second.
Motion and a second. Questions or comments? Hearing none. Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those against, motion passes. Item A is a bid opening for the 3rd District Local Street Project, Road Avenue Reconstruction Project, Becker to Carroll. We have 2 bids. The first bid is from Walsh & Kelly Incorporated, 1700 East Main Street, Griffith, Indiana. They have their bid bond. They have their non-collusion affidavit, and they have their Form 96. And their bid is $455,771.62. The next bid is from Reith Riley Construction Company Incorporated, 7500 West 5th Avenue, Gary, Indiana. This is one bid. It's like a phone book. They have their bid bond, their Form 96, and their non-collusion affidavit. And their bid is $546,851.32. Do I have a motion to refer these to the consultant engineer for tabulation and recommendation?
So moved.
Second.
Motion and a second. Questions or comments? Hearing none. Those in favor say aye.
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 Those against, motion passes. Item B, we have correspondence from AT&T requesting permission to perform work at 700 Hoffman Street. This is underground bore in the Parkway. Do I have a motion to approve the digging request?
So moved.
Second.
Motion and a second. Questions or comments? Hearing none. Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those against, motion passes. Item C, correspondence received from Police Chief John Doty requesting approval of Officer David DeBoer to receive FTO specialty pay as of June 12th. Officer Walter Peterson will retire his K-9, which will require him to relinquish his K-9 specialty pay effective June 18th. Requesting the approval of Officer Walter Peterson to be promoted to the rank of Master Sergeant effective June 18th. Requesting Officer Dylan Bartley to be promoted to the rank of Sergeant effective June 20th, and submitting approval for various block party street closures submitted for approval. Do I have a motion approving all of those, or any of them, or?
And take a look at the closures real quick. Motion to approve the chief's request?
Second.
Motion and a second. Questions or comments? Hearing none. Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those against? Motion passes. I'd like to recognize Councilwoman Janet Vanez. Aye. Item D, notice of violation for property located at 630 to 634 Thornton Street.
Good morning.
Morning.
As for the removal of a basement apartment, actually, Mr. Celio was the new owner who purchased it from the previous owner. He had 4 units up top, and then the basement apartment had some bedrooms down there, which had a ceiling height of 6'10" and The apartment overall has a ceiling height of also 6'10", so we're asking for the removal of the basement apartment. Mr. Cilio's actually already pulled permits and everything to move forward, so just ask for you guys to affirm the removal.
Anything you'd like to add, sir?
Yes, ma'am. I've already complied with the inspectors. I removed the basement apartment. I took down all the walls. I left it gutted out so that the electrician can come in and do the work. I have here some pictures, if you'd like to see, as proof of my compliance. All I want to do is just comply, that's all.
Okay, great, thank you. I'll make a motion to affirm the order.
Second.
Motion and a second. Questions or comments? Hearing none. Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those against? Motion passes. Item
Thank you.
E,
Thank you.
a rental registration hearing on property located at 4738 Baltimore. Francisco Bjorquez?
This is my father. He doesn't speak very well
Okay.
English, so I'm here for him. I'm his son,
What's your name, sir?
Javier Borges.
Okay.
It's been registered in the past. We did have an affidavit on file, it was November 16, that son Javier, is that you? Are you living there?
Yes.
Are you currently still living there?
Yes.
Okay. We have no problem with that. We just ask that every year, your father's name?
Francisco.
Sign affidavit every year, just stating that you're gonna live there. Until you move out and it starts raining again, but every year we need an affidavit signed.
But he pays a mortgage. That's the thing.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
That's fine. We just need to know who's in the house.
Oh, okay.
And that
Okay.
it's not being used as a house.
Right, correct.
So it's the only unit, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And
Okay.
we don't want that. We were coming in to let him know, to let you guys know that it was not longer rented, so we won't have to pay that.
Right, exactly.
Right.
And that's the whole purpose of
Of the
that.
affidavit. Okay,
Yep.
all right.
So every year between January and April,
Okay.
come in and you can sign up.
Okay.
Until you move
No
out.
issue at all.
I'll make a motion to dismiss.
Second.
Motion and a second.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank you.
Questions or comments? Hearing none. Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Those against? Motion passes. Item F, rental registration hearing for property located at 1312 121st Street. Thirteen 121st Street. What's your name, sir?
Ken Bakalik,
Get the name.
representative for Erasmus Hernandez.
Okay.
What we have here is 2 units, as registered previous years and owes for 2017.
Do you know what happened with the 2017 registration, sir?
He just plain forgot about it because he had to go through an eviction back in November here, and the property was vacant, and we just got tenants in on the 15th of this month.
Okay.
Prior, he just plain forgot.
Okay, so we're just here for 17? Okay, so that's fine. All right, we'll make a motion to waive the late fee. Both units must be registered at a rate of $5 for this year.
Second.
Motion and a second. Questions or comments? Hearing none. Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those against? Motion passes. Item G, rental registration hearing on property located at 1330 Sherman Street. Maria Villada?
Okay, this is 1 unit, and again, not registered for 2017, was registered for 2016.
What happened in 17, ma'am?
Porque no registró en
Porque yo no lo registré porque no, ellos iban a responder hasta el 15 de mayo. Pero yo...
Could you speak into the microphone?
Porque los anteriores la dejaron bien fea y yo la registré hasta el 15.
Okay, what she said was that she did have tenants there previously, but she had to evict them, they left the house a mess, and she just, is putting new people in, soon, so that's why she did register.
Make a motion to waive the late fee. The unit must be registered at a rate of $5 for 2017.
Second.
Motion and a second. Questions or comments? Hearing none. Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those against? Motion passes. Thank you. Thank you. Item H, rental registration hearing on property located at 4759 Catalpa. 4759 Catalpa. What's
Angela Fuller Tharp.
Tharp?
Okay.
Okay.
This is one unit, did not register for 2017. She did register years previous. No problems.
I'll make a motion to deny the appeal.
Second.
Motion and a second. Questions or comments? Hearing none. Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Thank you.
Those against?
Thank you.
Motion passes. Item I, correspondence received from Cindy Kavanaugh of XL Center, Hammond, requesting to place yard signs with their school name and contact information throughout the city parks, community centers, city government buildings, and other high-traffic areas submitted for approval.
I believe as a policy, we do not allow private signs to be placed within our public right-of-ways, parks. I'll make a motion that we send a letter to Ms. Kavanaugh regarding that policy, and also to let her know that she is able to post any flyers on any of the community bulletin boards within City Hall.
Second.
Motion and a second. Questions or comments? Hearing none. Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those against? Motion passes. Item J, correspondence received from Gus Moreno requesting a street closure for 67-6800 block of Rhode Island to hold their annual block party from 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. on July 4th. They're also requesting a few barricades and picnic tables. This needs to go to the police department, right?
And parks, or the picnic tables, or other works? Make a motion to send to the police department and public works for review and approval.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Questions or comments? Hearing none. Those in favor say aye.
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 Those against? Motion passes. It's the same one, right? That's just another copy of it? Item K, request for rental registration hearings.
27?
There's none? Where are they? Just this, is this one?
Make a motion to set for hearing on July 27th.
Second.
Motion and a second. Questions or comments? Hearing none. Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Item L, disposal authorization submitted for approval.
Make a motion to approve.
Second on the motion.
Motion and a second. Questions or comments? Hearing none. Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Next is item M, garage sale permit submitted for approval.
Okay. Motion to approve the garage sale permits.
Second.
Motion and a second. Questions or comments? Hearing none. Those in favor say aye.
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 Those against? Motion passes. Do we have any matters from other board members?
No.
Matters from other department heads or their representatives? New business? Old business? Meeting is open to the public. Is there anyone in the audience who'd like to step up to the microphone? Yes, ma'am. Step up to the podium.
I live on Knickerbocker between...
Could you state your name for the record?
Oh, I'm sorry, Andrea Johnson. I live on Knickerbocker between 171st and 173rd going south. It's got the large parkway in the middle, grassy area. There's a couple of years ago, I called about the speed of people going down the street, and the city did put up 15-mile-per-hour speed limit signs, but people are speeding down that street. And we spoke to a policeman about it too, and I noticed there's more patrol going around, but we have a lot of, it's just a really good block of things to do. So there's a lot of children playing, there's seniors out on wheelchairs and walkers. We have a lot of pet walkers. We have walkers all the time, any kind of weather, any day and night. And it's just, some people do try and follow some of the speed limit. 15's kind of low, but other people are just racing down there, and I'm a little nervous about somebody getting hit or hurt, or we have wildlife, we have, like I say, all kinds of things going on. So I'm wondering, is there any way maybe to put up different kinds of signs, or, saying that people, children are playing, or that seniors, I know there's some kind of signs that say seniors, or, please drive slowly, something that might deter some of that fast driving down those blocks on Knickerbocker.
Yeah, we could see if Gary Gleason has some other signs. Maybe we need to notify people that that's functions as a park, and that's the reason why the
Yes,
speed
yeah.
limit is 15 miles an hour.
Right, yeah.
'Cause typically it's 25 in a residential neighborhood, but since that is a park,
Yeah, and it's so well used, that area, that.
right.
Okay,
So we'll see if he can do something.
okay.
Send him a letter and tell him
Okay.
what happened here.
I'll make a motion to send a letter to our Public Works Director for recommendation of additional signage in the parkway around Knickerbocker.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Questions or comments? Hearing none, those in favor say aye.
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 Those against, motion
Thank
passes.
you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Is there anyone else in the audience who'd like to step up to the podium? If not, do we have a motion to adjourn the meeting?
So moved.
Second.
Motion and a second. Meeting is adjourned.